There's a lot of people here tonight. I'm accustomed to standing up here as a Eucharistic minister and not having to say anything other than the body of Christ. So tonight I have a few more words from that. Good evening, Ascension family. I'm Val Rockwell, and I've been given the opportunity to share my faith journey with you. I grew up the youngest daughter of a very loving Navy family. The military provided us the opportunity to live in and visit many foreign countries. When I was 5 years old, we moved to Virginia Beach, and I attended kindergarten at the Methodist Church. Although my parents raised us as Christians, we didn't actually practice our faith by attending church on a regular basis. And for the majority of my life, I had convinced myself that I didn't have time in my daily life for faith. When I was in my 20s, I was married and busy with my career. When I was in my 30s, I was working and raising a family. I remember visiting a local church in Virginia Beach shortly after my first son was born. And although these people were very welcoming, I felt very pressured into participating in an event that they were holding the next weekend. And that kind of put me off a little bit because I didn't need, at that point in my life, to have anybody else need me other than my employer, my husband, my kids. Throughout my life, I met quite a few people that referred to themselves as Christians. But I also found out that these were not necessarily the nicest of people to be around. I was turned off by their pushy approach to religion. I've always believed in God, but I've never fully understood the difference between religion and faith. I also found it very confusing. Was there a difference? In 2010, I experienced the breakup of my family, which was an extremely difficult life event. I was lost, I was angry, I was unforgiving, and quite frankly, I was a miserable person to be around. And quite honestly, I felt empty and incomplete. One evening, while sitting on a pier with a friend of mine named Bill, we started talking about religion, which is a subject that I normally strayed far away from and avoided. The passion I saw in Bill when he spoke about God was incredible, and the love he had for God was so evident. I was deeply touched as he spoke about his faith and such love, with such love and emotion. I was excited to learn more about God, to share the passion Bill had for him. I truly believe that evening God was speaking to me through Bill. God knew how much I needed him in my life, especially at that particular time, and he knew that he could help me. And he chose that exact moment to reach out and speak to me through Bill. That was the night I began my faith journey. As difficult as it was, I looked into my heart with honesty. I was able to forgive and be forgiving, to open my heart, mind, and soul to God and all that he was able to teach me. As for my friend that evening, he is truly my best friend and my wonderful, kind, and loving husband. As we heard in today's gospel, Jesus gave his disciples a choice to follow him. He will not force, manipulate, or pressure us. Sometimes you just need to slow down and notice the opportunities and gifts that God presents to us every day. That's what I did that evening. I joined the RCIA here at Ascension, and in March 2013, I was baptized, confirmed, and received my first communion. Father Charles was my first priest. Imagine that, someone coming into the church without a lot of faith formation, having this amazing man as my priest. I am so thankful for that night on the pier with Bill that I listened to him with open ears and heart. I have never felt as spiritually alive as I do now. I have found my place with Christ, my home in this church. Thank you for allowing me to share my faith journey with you.